discretion is advised. SideQuest is a shit show.
Right, greetings and welcome to SideQuest, while it's still called that anyway. Before you get too excited, you probably are aware that the elf has not been free to join us this evening. Look, we don't know who did it, and we don't know why, but someone let loose a small herd of boars into their flower garden, and they've locked themselves in the privy and have been crying there ever since. So
why am I hearing you twice?
I don't know. Is anyone else hearing them twice?
I
Maybe
am
you just
hearing
really drowned
you
my
twice.
voice. Look, we'll about that later. I think maybe,
no.
perhaps you... Are you watching this on the crystal too?
Oh.
And two crystals? You got
Anyhow.
a double crystal?
Getting back on topic,
Sorry, I got my crystal mixed up.
I announced...
Crystals. One for each boob.
I announced a call for someone to fill Lyra's void. And before she understood what it meant, Alistaria jumped on the offer. Now they're here, and we'll all deal with it.
Oh my god, is this how this is always like on Sundays? Oh my god.
Hey, honey, can I fill your void?
This is a massive sausage fest. You should call it Sausage Quest.
So now we see that this is probably why you got a different bargain than the rest of us here. But speaking of different bargains from the rest of us, I was going over the contract I signed with our noble leader person necromancer guy, and it looked pretty standard until I got into the invisible print. And we're on the hook, or at least most of us here are on the hook, to be very helpful to Magog in ways that are not even sexual, so at least there's that. Apparently, we're supposed to help out with helping him conquer this deranged Earthrealm place. And I have some ideas on how we could do that. We could start looking for tools that he could take from the Earthrealm that'll really help him get things done. And this is where you, audience, will be critical. See, we need you to tell us which of these ideas are good, which are bad, and ideally express your displeasure by murdering anyone with a stupid idea. That way, we know who to foist blame on should Magog be displeased. Now, with that out of the way, let's get the introductions done. You, of course, have me, Arcturus, the Black Compass, that weird guy who always wears the goggles. We have, additionally, the Volgothan Thumb Wrestling Champion. Not him.
Yeah! That would be... That would be me. Sorry about... Hang on.
Wow, a drunk.
Much better now.
Fake
Much better now.
A drunk
Much
fake
better now.
beauty already.
So, first off, I want to apologize for my war voice I used last week. See, I came back from a raid. There was some smoke inhalation. But I'm here. And that's
Why is the quality of your crystal so terrible? Do you just use smoke signals instead of an actual polished crystal?
Working theory is that it got
see,
shoved up a yak's ass and he just fished it back out. Anyhow, our next
there's some fecal matter on it.
cast member is, of course, the Dark Edge Sorceress of Uru, Alisteria.
Greetings all. I will be your only source of entertainment because we have a geriatrix juggalo, a bad scientist, and a shit-covered beard. Or beardy, whatever the hell his ex-name is. Greetings to all.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Draith Volg. I am the High War Chief of the Volgoth. Who are you again, witch?
I prefer doo-doo beard. It's what you should be called, doo-doo beard.
Look, Drippy Vogue.
I shall tell you that my beard is quite free of...
I will finish these introductions. And
Fine,
finally,
fine.
we have
Go
a
on,
man
Black
who would
Rectangle.
be an absolute fortune in medical bills if he wasn't constantly broke. The Killing Jester.
Huh? What? Did you finally get to me, Slappy?
Yes.
Oh,
Finally.
I was listening to the other two assholes. Good job, guys. Good job. Oh, sorry, I got gas.
Wow. This is some high-class humor we have on Sunday's show.
You really put the laughter and laughing gas.
I'm just waiting for you two to bury yourselves. Please, continue.
I'm dying
Artillery!
to cringe over here.
Geez, that's what I've been doing for the first 3 minutes of this show. God, no, seriously. You guys are the worst.
It's not beyond consideration that this is also one of the reasons why the elf hasn't seen fit to leave the privy.
Yeah, probably that, and I locked the door on her. I mean, something happened over there.
Well, I wonder, should we go ahead and start with this whole fetch questing? I've already been doing some research in this, but we probably shouldn't pop the cork on that too soon. But it's going to happen again this time. All corks have been removed in preparation for this show. That wasn't me.
Popping the cork. Huh? Eh?
Explain, Arcturus, what we are doing here.
At this point, I don't really know anymore. But hypothetically, we're going to help Magal conquer the Earthrealm, or else he might actually be leaving at least one of us dead at some point in the not too distant
Is that
future.
the sound of another crystal in the back of Doo-Doo Beard's playing realm? I can't hear you over the chattering in the background.
Yeah, we don't mention such things. I think he has many a wench back there.
Oh, I see.
I'm troubled by that attempted twist on it because they do sound a bit... Look, we're not going there.
Young.
Hey, he's got a harem and he's got a daycare center over there too for the 900 children he's sired.
Yes, well, there's about 700 some odd children in the background. What you're hearing is most of my offspring, who are soon to be warriors in their own right.
So that's why you haven't conquered anything. You're waiting until they grow up, and then you'll have an army.
Yes. Yes, this is. I'm hoping that when these 950 some odd children finally grow into adulthood, or enough that I can, feel confident about having them in battle, we will have quite a horde to take over Earthrealm.
Who vetted you for this job?
I see a problem with your plan already, because they're going to be your children.
Yeah, what's the problem?
They're gonna run the wrong fucking way. Because you're an underdog.
No. I know which direction to go to. If there's combat, you go towards combat.
Look, they're going to be
But
younger
if they're
than you,
on
so that
your
means they're
team,
like
you
you,
don't go and
but dumber.
attack your own team.
No, we're not. We're not that stupid when it comes to warfare. Okay. Come on. I wouldn't be a war chief if I were completely stupid of war.
Well, if all your straws are half drawn, I guess the tallest one would be the tallest one out of all the straws.
He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the fucking armory, is he?
Huh?
Huh?
There's
On that
only
note,
one
I
geriatric
can't-
patient allowed during this show.
I can't delay this any longer. We have the first super chats in. One from Ajax Stormring, who writes, Arcturus, I have a new catchphrase for your attacks. I put the harm in pharmacy. Hit something that isn't intelligent, which of course activates my first attack, 1 damage to...
And of course, the thing that's not intelligent would be me.
Yes, that you well know if you insist.
That'd be
If you
all
insist,
for
War
it. What a
Chief.
vague
Look,
super chat.
I am very impressed that a homunculus comprised
Wait,
entirely of soiled yak furs was able to figure this one out. Thank you.
Hey, wait. That might have been too much intelligent. He said the most unintelligent, but if I'm intelligent enough to know that I'm not intelligent, then I'm intelligent. Or something.
That's not how math works.
What is
1
math?
minus 1 is still 0.
Is it too late to quit?
Moderator
Is
Marcy
it
has
too late?
thrown in $2 of Earth money to say, ooh, spooky sorceress, which I can only assume they mean you. So yeah. We'll presume that means a health potion.
What is
Thank you.
ooh?
It is the expression you make when you're enamored with somebody that you're truly in love with. So whenever I'm using uwu here, it's out of complete sarcasm, making fun of the whole cast. A woo. A woo, and it's a part of this thing called kawaii culture in the art realm.
I'm sorry that you got
I still don't understand your ooh. There's
God bless you.
you I'd like to fuck. You that I can tolerate more than others.
Oh my God, this guy's terrible.
It's all contextual.
Ooh.
I know that's a big word for you, but it means...
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
In the context of the sentence is what ooh means. So it could mean in a sarcastic, as in not serious, or it can mean I am enamored with the person I'm talking to. Ooh. Or it can mean literally anything. It's just a fucking phrase on the internet. I don't know how else to describe it.
Arcturus, we found somebody who talks as much as you do, and I understand about as much.
I'm only glad that this
You
doesn't
understand more
result in
than
you
3
trying to
words.
hit on me.
I'm not gonna hit on you. You don't have the right equipment.
I mean, Arcturus has shown his titties more than I have. I assume that he would be the hit on the most because, I mean, I've never been paid $500 to show my nipples on stream.
First off,
Strictly speaking, that was not me. I just happen to look very much like them.
I don't do men. Second off, if I were to do a man, he would need to have more than
You see, you
shavings
missed the
on his
point.
face.
I'm grateful you're not flirting with me. I don't want that. If you ever start it, I might have to take drastic actions to discourage it.
Ooh.
Yeah, well,
God bless you.
yeah. I still do not understand your...
Do you understand anything? Do
Look,
you
War Chief.
understand anything?
Yes,
you
I understand
roast
some things.
Motherfucker. Shut up. Shut up now.
Okay.
Shut
Do
up.
you know how
So,
to
needless to say,
bake a
Jester
salmon?
here does not love you. Alisteria, I'm pretty sure, isn't using uwu sincerely, and I have absolutely no attraction to you whatsoever.
No,
but
don't.
Frankie
Yeah, don't. You don't
Goddard
love
threw
anyone.
in 2 Earth
You're
bucks
driving this into the ground.
to say
Move
healing
on.
potion for the barbarian use as needed.
Thank you. I'll hold us. These other two get a little bit friskier, but thank you very much, sir.
Please, someone donate money. It's just so we can kill off either the jester or the barbarian.
Sure, kill me, please. Hey, can I take a switch with the elf and go into the privy and cry?
Look, if you locked her in, you can go there and try to unlock it and let her out, but if she's keeping any sort of tabs on this thing, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, you ain't getting that lock off for a while. No, at least not till Friday.
The other elves have sent through a message and saying this is what happens when you don't hang out with your own people. Elf no state is such a cancer.
Look, we're agreed on that. Elves are the absolute worst. The worst.
They just think that they're better than everybody else. They eat all the fucking fruit and vegetables. No protein.
I sense a story to your disgruntledness. I used a big word. Shut up.
Wow.
About elves.
I might have dated an elf man at one point, okay?
How can you tell the difference between an elf man and an elf woman?
Well,
how can you tell the difference?
It's kind of how you can tell the difference between a man and a woman. I know you're drunk most of the time, and all your people have beards, but not all.
No, only our men have beards. I'm not a dwarf.
I mean, mustaches still count.
No, I am not a dwarf.
I mean, I've seen your women. They do not take very good care of themselves. I can't tell if their crotch bush or their facial bush is bigger. And I've seen some bushes.
What were you doing in the hinterlands with all the homeless?
I was not. He was a traveler. And I happened to say hello to him. And I just got into an argument with my dad over getting involved with dark mages. So I was like, okay, if I can't get involved with dark mages, I'll just get involved with someone who he despises the most, which are elves. So this attractive elf man came by, and we just had sex. I don't know. He didn't call me back the next day. I'm still bitter to it to this day.
Well, I suppose at least if you're going to be loose, it probably should be with an elf. After all, those spoiled bastard children of the gods. I knew you pork an elf randomly, it probably cures an STD.
Although
they hung like straws?
They're hung like
straws.
They all have their foreskin. I'll tell you that. And their cum tastes like bubblegum. That's the most I can say. That's
more than any of us ever needed to know already. Look,
I don't get like fruits and their cum tastes like bubblegum. I've never tasted such things before, but this is the lore of elves. I don't know how else to describe it.
Look, all I know is that I'm going to take your word for it.
If you're watching this, Magog, if you're watching this from your crystal, this is not what I thought you meant when you said that I would have wenches to play with. This? Oh.
He's currently polishing his crystal to the thought of the story.
Officer Gex coughed up 5 earth bucks to say, "This is more painful than licking chicken. Just to smack the beard off this yak ballsack."
You're terrible.
Come at me,
I'm
bro.
trying to, but you keep interrupting me as you did. So, you're terrible. You know this. You're aware of this. I've tried countless times to tell you that you're awful and a terrible human being, and you should go back to where vines came before I put my slipper up your ass and you taste it like you're gonna. I honestly don't.
Come on, Grandpa, you got this.
I honestly don't know what to say because I am tongue-tied over the awfulness that you are. This is sad. It is sad, pathetic, and just I have trouble
What?
concentrating. I need
You
another.
sound like Marketer, but you look like Jester. What the hell happened?
He didn't take his afternoon nap. Grandpa's grouchy.
Oh.
Who are you talking to? Get off my lawn! What?
I didn't know
What's
you had
lawn?
one in the dungeon.
I think
Dad,
whoever
is that
attacks the
you?
killing Jester here. Look, I don't blame him there.
The killing
You-
Alzheimer's is what it is.
Aunt Beatrice?
The killing geriatric.
Me
Yes.
again.
Are you seeing things
Who
that
are you people? Huh?
Killing Jester, you remember where you are. You signed up for this. I don't know why, but you're here now, and we all have to make.
I'm regretting every second of it thus far.
I think the dog just had him sign up for this contract after he was having an episode. He just
I thought
threw his
every moment of his life was an episode.
This is an episode of Friends, the one where they all die.
I haven't seen that episode. I was too busy having a life.
That episode sounds really entertaining.
I'm not that old.
I've seen this Friends before. An episode where they all die sounds fantastic. Can I get look? Someone who has access to me, send me a link to that later.
Did they drink some bad coffee at Daily Perk or whatever it was called?
I wish you'd drink some right now.
Bad coffee. I will drink some right now. Thank you.
Got some hemlock in that. Some belladonna.
I can provide.
Alistair, no, I don't trust you and your remedies there, Slappy.
Oh, you
Last
can trust
time-
me, Trinity.
You
Yeah.
still didn't get this.
I have this really weird feeling that if I get a remedy or a potion or something from you at first, that I'm gonna have like anal leaking or
Do
something.
you like that?
Thought anal leaking was a part of your lore. You just constantly leak anals from all the fucking garbage you guys eat, all your uncooked meat.
Excuse me, I only eat the finest of salmon and salmon jerky, smoked salmon and baked salmon. How much of Vogothan culture do you know? Where are you from again?
Look,
None
Who are your
your
parents?
let's.
They are from Avendoom. They are lords and ladies.
Are they people of note?
Yes, they were very high class people. Unlike you,
Never heard
who
of
live
them.
in the huts.
Oh, not very trustworthy.
Never heard of
like
them.
Most magic.
I mean, you haven't heard of
I am
much,
Drake
so-
Vogue.
Look, we have critical
You've
issues
probably
here.
heard of the Vogue clan. What? Come on.
Juggernaut coughed up 5 Earthbuck to say, "He's not a dwarf. He's a height-impaired person with a proclivity for forges." Joke, please take another shot at insulting this short hairball.
Please.
I'm not short. I just look small on camera.
That's what he says to all of his wives, too.
It's bigger in person.
You done? You fucking done yet?
Come on.
Are you fucking done yet? Huh? Are you fucking done yet? Want to pull the brain out of me, huh? Don't you, Dad? You really do. You want to keep interrupting me. Listen, you know the price on one of these fucking crystals? It's worth more than your fucking life, Dad.
I just
How
got
about
it for free.
hey, you, kids, shut up. How
Your
about I come
mom.
over to where you're at, shave your fucking beard, and teach your ass to walk backwards? I bet you'll look a lot fucking better. You fuck. Hey, when you were young, did your mother feed you with a slingshot?
No, we don't use slingshots in Volga.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. You know, when you were born, your father punched a midwife.
I really
And then
hope
he
you haven't
slapped him up.
expended all of your best material, Killing Jester, because the Smoking Rat coughed up 50 Earthbucks to activate your special attack with a cry of "Killing Jester! Deliver the punchline to them all!" Oh.
I heard a pop.
You're obligated to murder us all now.
Good, fucking die already.
Oh, what a pleasure on my part. Ah!
Look, I could use the bread. Oh God, this tastes like licorice.
Well, I guess that only leaves you and me. So, how are you? You got 2 minutes alone with me. And I am very grateful to you, Smoking Rat. But I will regale you with charm and jolly good times, and we will speak of beautiful things and beautiful rhymes. I can't juggle. I don't have the agility or dexterity to. I failed that role. Ha ha ha! D&D nerds. Who there once was a girl from Cape Slod who thought babies were fashioned by God, but 'twas not the Almighty who hiked up her nighty, was Roger the Lodger by God. There was a young maid from Madras who had a magnificent ass, not rounded and pink, as you probably would think. It was gray and had long ears, and it ate grass. Get it? It was a fucking rabbit. Not all of them are dirty, you know, folks. There was a young sailor named Bates who danced a fandango on skates, but in the fall, a fall on his cutlass, he was rendered nutless and practically useless on dates. He cut off his balls, folks. It's terrible. It's terrible. You don't want that to happen. You're a eunuch, much like the barbarian over there. Don't be so hard on Dollar Store Beardy. You know, he can't help it. He's not all there. How about one more? There once was a man from Sprocket who went for a ride on a rocket. The rocket went bang, his balls went clang, and he found his dick in his pocket. Ah!
Magog, when I agreed to your weird idea, okay, yeah, this wasn't what you said it was. I don't.
Seriously, guys, you've been a lovely audience. Now get the fuck out of here. Huh?
I'm back.
Magog said that there would be mead, salmon jerky, and wenches. And the only wench is this Alistania, Castlevania.
Alisteria, you drink retard.
Get to know your
Castlevania.
Get to know your buddies.
Well, you got your fried piece of meat
Castlevania.
right there. That's the Joker. You got your wenches right here. You got your eccentricisms from Arcater. What else do you need?
Salmon jerky.
The only thing you think about is food.
Sanity.
Are you like a dog who only needs food and affection?
Hey,
Yes.
hey, Flagstaff.
Direction?
Hey, watch this. Watch this. You ready?
Do I have to?
Who's
You're gonna
Who's
love this one,
Flagstaff?
Allie.
I
Oh,
am
I'm sure.
Draith Volg, High War
Allie.
Chief of the Volgoth.
You're gonna
Of the
love
Volclass.
this one,
You're a
Allie.
drunken retard that somehow ended up on this shit show that you called Side Quest.
Allie, you're gonna love this one.
What?
Hey, Flagstaff.
I'm
Look
Draith
behind
Volg.
you. Look, one of your urchins is looking by, is in the curtain.
Eh? Where?
You're a dunce.
Was that an underwear joke?
You're a dunce. You don't even know what's going on half the time.
He doesn't even wear underwear. Killing joke or killing jester? Like, how would he know?
Look. I don't need to be smart. I have an axe, okay? And it is a beautiful axe. Let me take its bra off. It's beautiful, okay? Look at it. Look at it.
I dare you to fuck it.
Cry. Come on. It's more beautiful than you will ever be. Cry.
I mean, I'm not surprised you would rather fuck an axe. I heard there's this thing called hatchet faces where you live. I believe those are your wives.
Hey, what are you laughing about, old man?
She got me good on. I like that one. The smoking rat. Oh, this is a go right ahead, my dear.
Are you all right there, old man? Hey, all right, hang on, guys. Let's let him catch his breath. Otherwise, he's gonna die prematurely, and it won't be from health points on the screen.
He's been smoking for 72 years. I doubt he's gonna catch his breath anytime soon.
And I wonder how long I've actually been muted for. Anyhow, look, I want to say first off, thank you very much for that axe comment, because this explains the attraction to hatchets, and also, well, I have to say, it doesn't speak very well of the chest capacity of Volgolfin women. As they might be just a touch flat.
You know what the best part of this show is? And I'm going to tell you what the best part of this show is.
It's only 2 hours long?
No, the framing. The framing is just great because fucking old Dingledore over there, Dumbledore, is fucking, you can't see him on the camera at all. All you see is his shoulder.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. When is that you guys calibrated your crystals? Because I'm seeing people starting to drift off. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. Yeah.
Well,
Who's Dumbledore?
This is what happens when you bring in a competent barbarian. Lower class beings.
Why does everyone have such hair envy whenever there's a barbarian around? What is it with you, bare-faced or sorry, Arcater, in your case, pencil shavings? Sorry. Well, shh. What is it?
What shavings?
From our Lord.
Pencil.
My God.
Is that
Silence.
pencil? What?
Asshole.
Sharpie?
Silence.
Sharpie? Why are you always making such dramatic proclamations? Have silence! I have been killing Jester Hookeby! I am impotent!
And now your beard is basically doing all the speaking for you at this point. It's really
surreal.
surreal.
Well, that's what does most of the speaking for me anyway, Arcturus.
He has to
My
yell.
beard, look, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, he has to yell because he can't hear properly, so he has to make sure everybody knows he's in the room because he can barely hear himself.
Ah? I'm not deaf, you're deaf.
You're retarded. I was talking about the jester.
Yes, I might be retarded, but the elf is an autist. Haven't you heard?
Yes. I've heard she is on the Elven spectrum, which is all elves are on their own spectrum.
It's still superior to ours.
The Elven spectrum.
I'd rather deal with the people that taste like bubblegum than the retarded beards that roll around in their own dirt and sniff their own farts because they think it's funny.
Hey, it is funny. Have you ever got one of those ones that just burn your nose hair?
I'm going to be over here, drinking heavily. Don't mind me.
No, I usually just I run potions, so I don't ever have to deal with that. Because unlike you, I am upper class being that don't take indulgence in sniffing their own farts. That sounds very revolting.
So I take it you would like to use your potion now? That's my takeaway.
Oh yes, please.
Oh, what joy. Look, on Ajax's Stormwing coughed up tin earth box to say, on behalf of Berserk Shirt Bear, one day when Jester had the flu, he saw that his stream was split in two. His aim wasn't on when he went to the John and he pissed in both of his shoes.
Hold on, can I salute?
And when his shoes filled, it gave him the blues.
Oh my God, can I get a word out without you opening up that fucking hole beneath your nose? Seriously. Cheers to you.
There's a hole beneath.
Now, reviewing the scrolling text here, this apparently would activate a 2 health attack for one quote-unquote person. Unfortunately, it wasn't very clear who the hell that was supposed to be, so I'm just going to say it was probably for Jester to attack someone.
Please try to stop me if you've heard this one
Is
before.
anything going to happen?
Did he die already? Oh.
Well, I think you were talking about pissing. Grandpa had to go take a leak. You know how old people are. They can't hold it in.
Yeah, well, he does wear diapers. Maybe he had to have his diaper wench, you know.
I believe
What happened? Where did he go?
You know, if you've actually driven the Killing Jester to die on this stream, I'm taking you all out with me.
Oh.
Okay, well, what do we do?
This is terrible.
This has all been recorded.
Wait,
They'll know where to go for the evidence. We're screwed.
Oh. This is why you don't have geriatrics patrons on live streams. They're unpredictable. They could just walk off because they forget where they're at.
I thought I was the person that would walk off and forget where he was at, and almost was hoping that he did, but...
We discussed what would happen in a situation
happened.
like this. We start losing the audience, disasters happen, one of the cast members die. So, naturally, this is now the bouncing up and down in place contest. Okay, I've gone first. Now,
We need the jiggle contest. We need the whore ferrying around. This is the only way. Shedding your disgusting flea-bitten beard isn't going to attract anyone.
Oh, okay. Show tits.
I think you may be fully counteracting Alistair's efforts here.
Anyway, people should pay me instead to kill somebody because this show is killing my vibrations, if you get what I'm saying.
I think this is the one time this stream I will agree with you.
I don't know how you can do it with this on here too, but just try to refrain.
I believe it's what they call the dead air in the Earth realm.
Well, I have an idea. So there was... I found something that might help Magog or us. Baby wipes.
Please explain how baby wipes will help this
situation. First, when I heard about baby wipes, I thought these were just babies you could wipe, like smear the blood of your enemies on your face with. It wasn't that. However, you never know when you need like a wipe. You get like, gotta wipe your beard because everybody always thinks that you use your beard to collect food for later. Because if you do, hungry squirrels come out of trees and try to eat your face, so you don't collect food in your beard. Baby wipes can help clean the face. Baby wipes are good for when you get owies. They're also good for cleaning shit off of things, which I should probably do to this viewing crystal.
They already have
I'm guessing
They
you
already
otherwise
have
use
that.
babies
It's
for
called
that, I
bath.
guess.
They're
Well,
called,
images are disgusting.
it's called bathing. We don't need that. That's already been invented in our realm.
We bathe once a year or so. You know?
Disgusting.
No.
Yes. Very.
Jester, you live! Either you have health potions, or I guess you could attack someone for 2 points.
We have an actual death on this on the screen.
Look, this is great news! We're not going to jail! Earth or this one! He hasn't said anything yet, so... Jester?
What?
Okay, good. Jester isn't actually dead.
No.
Hypothetically...
I had a little problem with somebody, so I had to go get their fucking ear.
I commend you, sir.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
cleaned
did
up
you,
the ear
uh,
very fast. You cleaned up the ear very fast for just severing out of somebody.
Guess whose fucking ear is next if they don't shut their mouth and start listening?
The beard's ear, right?
And I
You
got
weren't
the
clever,
knife
man.
to do it, pal.
So, you're taking out, War Chief, I'm guessing.
Us little fucks from the brine, we fight dirty. Ask the thief.
I mean, like, the beard's already filthy, so there's nothing to worry about that.
Yeah.
It's true, you can't fight a Volgothan like this if you're not willing to get your hands a bit dirty, or wear proper gloves.
Well,
Let's not talk about your gloves again.
I know where those gloves have been.
It's been in the fairy's prostate.
Yeah,
Not
they've been
those
up my
gloves.
ass.
Those gloves I burned, and I've lost so many pairs that way.
Yeah, those were the same gloves you got the splinters out of my ass from the raping tree. I recognize those things.
I don't know why we keep on enduring those things. I mean, that's worth a task force to burn those vile little shits down. Look, by the way, also Gex has spent a generous $15 to say ARC with a K, close enough. Please smack these two back in frame. So,
I'm right here.
homunculus of soiled yak skins, sit up, sit down, and stay a while. Listen. And I assume they mean you, Asteria. Just sort of bounce more in the center frame. It works. It's strangely hypnotic. It's not really an insult. Just
Is this round in center?
Oh, yeah,
Close enough, yes.
mama.
Yes, quite
Daddy
boobs.
like. Yeah, boobs, boobs, boobs. Yay! I could be interrupted too. I could be interrupted too.
Somebody put the old man down for his nap already. He needs the night juice.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got it right here.
I want you to tell me how much this hurts. And
I
be
don't think I
honest,
can
it's for
Don't
posterity.
refill my mead horn enough times to get the sounds of his voice out of my head.
Okay, well look. At this point, I think I'm gonna go ahead and present my idea. Look, I've been keeping tabs in the Earth Realm just for my own amusement, and noticed there's one thing that Magog can adopt immediately to guarantee an edge to his forces should they invade Earth. Red hats. Hear me out.
Red hats.
Hats. Okay, I'm listening. I like hats.
Is anyone else made really uncomfortable these days by anyone wearing any kind of red baseball cap? Like, I see one in my heart does weird shit, and then I finally realize it only says Titleist or whatever. Maybe don't wear red caps anymore, normal people?
Why are red caps so offensive to these Earth people?
Look, I haven't quite figured that out yet, but
Is it
apparently
like
you
on
can
those-
nearly give them a heart attack just by wearing a red cap. Doesn't have to say anything important. Just wear red cap. So if they find red cap scary now, imagine how it'll look on a marauding horde of skeletons or whatever the hell Magog plans on using.
So is this like, okay, so I use my feces-covered viewing crystal to look at cartoons, and it seems that if you show red to a bull, you piss him off? Is that the same principle being used here? Or am I just stupid?
I mean, you are
Yes.
just,
What?
but that's every day.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Am I more than my usual level of stupid?
I haven't developed a proper baseline to answer that one yet. Well, I'll get back to you on that.
Are they bulls? Are they related? Is there...
You know, a lot of them, I've noticed, a lot of them that complain about these red caps, they do tend to be very fat women that wear the rings around their noses. So maybe they're related to bulls. Kind of like how we have those, you know, animal creatures in our realm. Maybe they have bull creatures that are offended by red caps, that are just fat women with rings in their noses.
You Earth people are
Land
sick,
whales.
sick people. Do not screw with minotaurs. It's just an abomination.
No, just don't do it. As someone who's had to fight a minotaur, no, don't do it. Just, why? Why? Is this what happened? Okay, so what happened is furries got magic powers. Is that... that's how it happens. That's how it happens. That's how... Okay.
Huh?
So
I think I
everybody
learned
that
something
complains
today.
about red caps are furries? Is this what I'm getting at?
Huh?
Is everybody that complains about red caps related to bulls and they're also furries? Is this how furries are formed?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
That sounds like, yes.
Yes, that sounds like a yes. Well, thank you. You should write poetry sometime. Nobody would read it because it'd just be literal shit all over paper. But you should write it.
No, there'd be fish grease, coffee stains, mead splatters, and beard hair in it. Kind of like the film in my beard right now.
Should save that in the back of your beard for seconds.
None of those details change the context. I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty damn illegible in any case. Vladimir Dragonov threw 5 Earth bucks to inform us, saying red caps seem to be a symbol of allegiance to a recently crowned... Oh, that's about where it stops. Now you have no idea.
To a recently crowned.
To a recently crowned. I assume some sort of crowned monarch, crowned...
I thought Earthrealm didn't do kings and queens and war chiefs and
You weren't paying attention. We just discussed the Queen of Uck not long ago at all.
There are still tribes inside the Earth realm and kings and queens. I've gotten that much. They're just not very important. I've heard money
I thought
more.
Earthrealm had more princes of a certain sandy background. I thought there was a lot of sand princes in the Earthrealm. A lot of Aladdins, shall we say, from...
What's an Aladdin? Who's Aladdin?
Hey, Magog gives you a crystal thing. He didn't give me one. I found one. He was supposed to give me one, but it didn't happen.
You found the
I'm blank.
one that was like given to the bull and it ate it and then shot it out and then used it. You didn't
Well,
see it
on this
properly.
viewing crystal, Magog said to look up things, and Aladdin... Hey, I stole the hand gesturing from Jester. See, gesturing. It's in the name. I figured that I would borrow some of his hand movements because I was shit last week. And I figured maybe if I moved my hands a little bit, I would be slightly less shitty.
You know, if you were an actual magical creature, this is how we conjure up spells. But since you're a screeching retard, this is just how you talk.
I was having a thing about Aladdin. Okay, just use your viewing crystal. Look up Aladdin from Abubu. What was he? He was Prince Ali from Fresh Prince of Belgariad. I mean, Fresh Prince of Agrabah. Just look up Fresh Prince of Agrabah.
Are you shitting your pants again over there?
No, somebody here is shitting a bed.
I mean, you did that last week. That's besides the point.
Look, Vladimir Dragunov coughed up another 5 Earthbox to say Crystal messed up. Meant to say king, but he prefers the title president. Oh, God Emperor Trump. Why didn't you just say so?
Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. Why are people so upset about the guy? He doesn't seem to be anything more than like a normal leader. Just, insane. Or something.
He likes to make the funny jokes, and then people get mad at the funny jokes.
Yeah, he does things on the Twitter, and people go, yeah!
So, Ark. Taurus.
Oh, what could it possibly be?
Let me guess. Your plan is to get all these red hats and throw them on Maguga's army there?
Magugu's army, yes.
I figured should be reasonably do. We might even make them here. It's not all that hard.
What? But throw them onto our own armies would be a terrible idea. Then they want to attack us. Why don't we get a trebuchet and launch them on their own armies, and then this way they'll be attacking each other.
I heard we can hire these slaves called the Chinese to make a bunch of hats for little money in the Earth Realm.
Do it. We'll give Vogoth and gold to you, Arcturus, so that you may fund these slant-eyed midget people for
Vogoth and gold.
Yes.
I hear they do work cheap, but I'm not sure bits of tin and goats are going to do it.
Okay, Vogoth and gold isn't tin and goats.
Yeah, it's pubic hair and awfulness.
Just like the barbarians over there. You all look the same to me. I can't differentiate you guys.
Stinking first.
Okay, listen here. First off, the beard barian, as you call him, he's actually a runt and an outcast. If you know anything about him,
you remember to say it every day, and that's he's just smelt better than the rest of them. You're like, get out of here.
He actually somehow killed his entire clan, and so we consider him an outcast. But Earthrealmers seem to like him a lot, and I'm following this.
For you at this rate.
Well, I have no clue what you just said.
In any case, Officer Gex has coughed up 5 Earthbucks to say, Jester, attack me! It'll kill me so I don't have to put up with this. I could have written it myself.
Oh, that's lovely. Officer Gex. What can I say about you that hasn't been said already in the worst places in the earth? I know something I read about you inside a bathroom stall in a strip joint over in Moscow. I seen that your mother takes so much dick, right? She takes so much dick, it's like throwing a hot dog down a fucking hallway. Is that one good? Did that get you? That get you tickled a little bit in your special place?
I get the
don't wanna
impression
do
Why
that
would you
that one's a
waste
bit
a
old
hot
by their
dog?
standards, but it's really all the rage in the courts of Sarthas right now, so... No, I've heard it before as well. Captain Crap has donated 5 Earthbucks to say, Jester, end the fuzzy rodent! I wonder who they could possibly be talking about.
I am not Master Splinter. Fuck you.
Hold on.
I mean, you are a midget, so it's besides the point.
I am not a dwarf or a midget.
Oh, I got something in my trap here. What is this? Oh, it's been here for a while. Inside my net of ill repute. Oh, I should have ate this when I had the chance. Oh, come here, you net. You son of a bitch, you. It's my rat. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Whether it is nobler to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous interruptions from this yak-smelling, turd-licking pube beard, or to quit my viewing crystal altogether, one will never know. End scene.
That was terrible. I would not give my money back.
Ah.
But
I
that's
would
enough.
use you
know
for
what?
your booze.
I'm gonna give you some Volgothan silver and just kill myself. You ready?
Well, thanks for the pube coin. You bum.
Well, he was going to die soon enough in any case, but no, there we go. That's it.
Well, I
Finally
was
a bit
happy to help him along his way, Arky.
Look, we don't have much time to savor this, so we'd best do the best we can with the time available.
No,
Look,
can we just have unadulterated silence for 2 minutes, please?
out of respect? Hell no!
Out of $50, hell yes!
Yeah!
To donate.
Whoop, whoop,
Look, we've got so
bam.
many more attacks that could be using to fix this particular problem. Just, putting it out there.
Behold! Architectus! There is nothing on Streamlabs. What is wrong with you people? The Streamlabs link is open, and I, the Jester, read your Streamlabs in an organic and theatrical manner, for I am a thespian. So don't forget the Streamlabs, punks.
That's right, he's a thespian trapped in man's body.
Hey now! I still got my noodle and onions.
So do most of them at this point.
Yeah, I heard about that on the Earth Realm. When is it my turn, Arky? You have... Well, we gotta let Alistaria go first. Did she go already?
When attacking?
No. Let Alistaria go with what you got from the
Oh, what
Golgari.
I brought to.
Or are you done, Arky?
Well, I would like to revisit that red hat distribution plan. I do like it, although clearly just having the army wear some of the hats themselves will cause a heart attack in a significant number of such.
Yeah, and then the other ones will attack. Like I said, you friggin' you throw them on them. Trebuchet them on
we
them.
pissed away the time and the war chief.
Oh, fuck me. Rape.
Ugh.
One day I'll invent super death.
So you come in like that and you don't have a one-liner. Great.
Once I get some
Die.
fresh milk fall leaves, we're going to go places. Anyhow, Alistaria, you have a suggestion for augmenting Magog's prowess militarily?
Yes. I have this thing called a vibrator. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen. So, what this magical thing does is essentially like a wand. You can have different settings of it too. So you can turn it on like this. It also goes extremely fast. It's very loud too, so it can actually distract enemies while we're using it. So I say we use this to whack our enemies and also pleasure our whores, so they can get encouraged to repopulate more, but also they can defend themselves against attackers.
Hey, what's that thing? Hold on. Where does that go?
Yeah, what do you?
Sure. It looks very. It appears to be very phallic. So I can only assume there's only certain places this can go. But this also has metal pieces inside of it.
Jester, do you not know where to put your dick? Do you not?
I know where to put my dick, but I don't know where to put.
And yeah, I know, but you didn't seem like you did. So I'm just.
That ain't my dick.
Okay. Magog, seriously, this is what I signed up for. A guy an old guy that had a stroke on the show and doesn't know where to put his dick.
Okay, look, hold on. I have to address something for Asteria's sake here. Asteria, I don't know how you got that from the North Realm. I don't think you should be sticking that anywhere. Metal beads in that? If that thing explodes, it's going to turn you into a, well, sponge.
Ah.
Oh my God! It turns and rotates. Ah, witchcraft! Witchcraft!
It does.
Oh!
I didn't even put a spell on it. It's required.
I do. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use. Okay,
Oh, no!
I have. Just step up, move, quit flapping your arms, Jester. I don't want to cut you with that. I'm gonna hit you with the axe. No. Okay.
That doesn't work.
I'm gonna just get.
I use a lot of spells that can also do this to a man's penis, but that would require a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of blood sacrifice too.
Oh, no. Don't do it. Okay.
Just imagine if we were using this against a bunch of enemies. They would be absolutely terrified.
If I pack it with some manner of exploding substance, you know, it should be good for Interpersonal with the beads going flying everywhere, which is one of the reasons why I think you probably should think twice about stuffing up in places.
Lord Bacchus in the chat said, she took the fairies one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm scared.
I've heard they can pleasure your wives, so I don't think they're really made for you, Jester.
I could do just fine to pleasure in my ex-wives just fine. By not showing up.
I'm saying, apparently there's a reason why they're your ex-wives.
Yeah, because they had too much mouth and not enough ears.
This is the sort of thing I would actually have delivered to the ones who start having heart attacks whenever they see a red hat. They seem a bit tightly wound, and assuming this doesn't explode, or maybe even if it does, either way it should calm them down a fair bit.
I think some of those use your wands.
My vibrating wand, yes.
Yeah, many of those.
Hey, what was that? Sorry, go ahead.
Many of those land whales probably have never had anything better than one of your magic wands.
Are those very common in the Earth Realm? I found mine in a hooker's dumpster.
That explains the fishy smell. I thought it was my dinner.
We're going to discuss proper sanitation later.
Proper sanitation, what is that?
Yeah, why?
I hope you've cleaned at least one.
My goodness.
Better out than in, I always say.
Full house.
What happened to your face?
Huh?
What happened to your face?
Oh, Lord.
There you go. You didn't polish your earth crystal very good.
Dude, the thing is covered in yak shit.
Oh, speaking of yak shit, so
No, please, quiet. I want to hear the conversation going on.
Huh?
I'm invested at this point.
What's going on?
In the conversation going on over at the barbarian tent over there. I'm invested in it. I've been listening to it since
the barbarian's wife.
Since we started talking. I've been listening to that, so I'm included in this. So I got to hear what's going on.
Barbarian's wife and the barbarian's friend both forgot that my viewing crystal was still active and wandered into my cave and started talking about things.
Oh, you're in a cave, not a tent, huh?
Yes, the family's in the tent. I'm in the cave, and they walk.
Really? Because I've been hearing that conversation echoing through your cave the entire time, and I'm invested. I want to know what happens next.
I don't want to.
What happens? It's like a soap opera for me. It's like a novella they watch on the TV box in the Earth realm. I'm interested. No, really, I am. I'm good at sarcasm.
You need to take a nap there, Jester. You a little bit cranky.
I feel there might be cause. Look, so I say if this keeps on going this right, we can go right up head to head with the real housewives of Olgoth.
Yeah.
Squad of Olgars. Yes, they're very cranky bitches on that program. They need my advice.
I'm pretty sure they'd kill each other. I'm pretty sure it only would last about one episode. They'd kill each other.
Well, I was going to ask.
This show is such a shit show. The only entertaining part is a fucking beard hair burping and a jester farting. This is the quality of Sunday stream. Are you not entertained, audience?
Well, I could go again.
Okay, at this point, we need to deliver the hats, launch them to divide the enemy, put them on the skeletons to give them heart attacks, and then just slap over the dildos. I don't care what, but we need to make good on it quick, because at this point, I think we're kind of screwed otherwise.
Make sure to wipe the dildos clean with my baby wipes. Remember,
There's actual hordes of children, though, because even I'm not that warped.
See this thing? You take this thing and you wipe
your crystal while you're at it.
And wash your dildos, especially when you find them in dumpsters, because that results in a lot of illnesses that I have to use something like this to find out if you still have, functional nerve endings.
That looks painful. Don't put that in my urethra, ever.
I would be interested. I would try everything at least once. Oh gosh, dead air.
Pay to kill me. Me.
Wait, yeah. Can we kill ourselves, please?
I don't think we're supposed to do it for free, but oh boy, do I want to.
Just end it all. Do we really have another hour to go with this program?
No, only 50 minutes. Believe me, I've been paying rapt attention.
Oh my gosh. This is very...
Does anyone have a skit planned, a segment they want to go through?
I was here to be told here last minute from the autistic elf, so I don't really have much to talk about.
Well, Axie, what do we have? Axie. Axie, yeah, listen. Yeah, yes, Axie. Oh, you want to? He says, "Fuck you."
Wow. Wow. Enlightening. Very enlightening. I never would have guessed that a crazy man with a beard talks to his axe because he doesn't know how to talk to actual people.
Look, he was drooling it over and talking about taking off its bra, and now he's calling it a he. War Chief, maybe you've been going in the wrong direction with this harem of women thing.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong. You look wrong. Your mother dressed you wrong. You smell wrong. You talk wrong. You're just wrong. Cry.
If this wasn't coming from a homunculus made of soiled yak skin, I think that would really burn. We're looking up at you as an epitome of the high end of society. Well, a paragon of what humanity could be if it really reached for the stars! But that's only the case if we invert it wholesale.
Is your axe gender fluid? I heard that's a thing in the elf realm. Gender fluidity.
Don't put your gender fluids on my axe, I'll kill you.
Oh. I've heard that they have many fluids in the earth realm that are of the gender variety. I think you can find all those in the
Yes. Yes, those are crazy people. They will die first.
Why do they have to die first?
Because they're crazy. We don't know what crazy... Look, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. You don't know what I'm capable of. Therefore, I will kill all of the crazies so then you know what I'm capable of.
I've heard bigger threats from my boyfriends, but go ahead.
I don't know anything about your boyfriends. In fact, I've never met you until today. I do. Magoogly. Wish she would have warned me that. Oh well, this is what you do when you're like, yeah. Need salmon jerky, wenches? Sure, yeah. I'll join your quest, Dark Wizard. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'm bored. Fuck. Was I not actually that bored?
Well, it sounds like you're not a very good war chief if you're constantly bored. Shouldn't you be going off killing people or something?
I go on raids all the time, and matter of fact, before I came in front of my shit-covered came back from a raid, which is why I'm drinking tonight.
Oh.
What are you doing? What did you do today? What do witches do? Enlighten a barbarian.
Well, we like to do rituals whenever we wake up. We like to praise the sun, the gods, and the goddesses. We also like to get our hairs done and our nails did, as proper ladies do. And we like to talk. And then we sometimes ring up our ex-boyfriends and be like, hey, can you call me back, please? And then when they don't respond back from the 30th time, we go on this shit show and we talk about how awful this shit show is.
Yes, and the chat, meanwhile, prays for Magog to kill us all. And then, too, so, we really spread the misery around. Meanwhile, Officer Gex has coughed up 5 Earthbucks to say, Ark, please put the fleet chief in his place. Well, okay then, you lice-dribbling pile of trappers. Awful. Really? Enough!
I don't have fleas or lice.
I beg to differ.
Please.
As much alcohol as I drink, they wouldn't be able to live on me.
I'm skeptical. I think the reason that the crystal is
really
so coated in yak crap is that we don't see it all crawling in the hair. We just can't tell for all the
It's really... I understand what the old man has a problem with when he can't hear two people talking at the same time. Oh, sounds like one of my younglings is crying. Sorry about that. They're under 2 years old, so they're pretty fickle.
It's crying
Somebody-
because it's watching our show. It's like, Dad, no, don't go on that show anymore. This is torture. It's probably why it's crying.
I would also cry if I had to look at your face every morning.
Oh, sick bird, bro. Where'd you steal that from? Beardy's old jokes?
No, your mom.
Oh. I would say your dad, but I don't have sex with flea-bitten rodents.
Again, nobody in my family is related to Master Splinter.
I don't know what that is.
The god gives you a crystal, and what do you use it for? Porn and vibrators.
Well, that's a better spending my time than watching fast flippy books of pictures. I think that's what they call them, cartoons.
Cartoons are fun, man. Like, look, dude, Bugs Bunny, dude, he's always trying to find
It's like
carrots.
your opinion, man.
Yeah, dude, he abides. Anyways, Bugs Bunny loves fucking carrots.
Yeah. Dude.
The dude abides. That was actually, yeah, don't get me. You shouldn't get me started on anything dudist.
Hmm.
One of these times, the camera's gonna cut back to me, and you're just gonna see me swinging by a rope here.
Your rapier sharp wit is amazing me.
You know, those $50 attacks are still available, guys, if you want to donate to end all of our suffering.
Yes, please. Okay, look, guys, just come closer. Come here. Just open your coin purse, pull out a 50 gold coin,
This is my fault. I
put it in the
made
machine.
you all to kill me,
Ark,
and now we're actually down to begging now.
shh. Okay, pull out a $50 gold coin, put it into the arcade machine, and make the old man just kill us. That because he doesn't get that much fun at the old folks' home. So let's give him his kicks right now.
Is
Go,
the
come on.
Jester
He
even
is
alive?
the only person they can't activate, War Chief.
Fucking
So not only is he retarded, but he's also blind too.
fine.
Speaking of, Jester, it's been a while. Are you okay over there? I know that your nerves have to be...
I tried to get you some
great
fresh
shape, too.
tapioca.
We haven't heard you in a while.
That's what happens when you try to give somebody tapioca. You fuck up. Oh well.
So we have a drunk
And this
fairy
is empty.
passing out during Mondays and Fridays, and then we have an old man passing out on Sundays. Is this just our thing? People are so bored they'd rather pass out than watch our fucking show.
I
The
would.
damn elf knew it was going to go down like this. How did they know?
We never did lose the elf. We have somebody that's never talking all the time now. So it's like she's actually here in our hearts.
Joker, let her out. I'll beg them back.
Spill the
I'll
elf.
I'm just
pretend to not
waiting.
hate elves anymore.
Somebody
I was just
give the
waiting.
jester a health potion. Fuck it. That way. Come on. Like,
I was just waiting for you to shut the fuck up.
I'm not good at that. Just like
I
Arcatura is
fucking
not good.
noticed.
You don't say.
I noticed. I was gonna say, hi, I'm the Killing Joke, and what you've seen today is a total shit show. Yes, a shit show. Coming from Arcturus, Alisteria, and Jarl Dickstaff. Now, if you would like to see more of this,
These are not the correct names, but I think they get the joke. Alistair, of course, is. His name, of course, is Strip Volg, and
Great.
all right. If you would like to
say, just talk. They don't know. Just talk, Jester. Arcature and I can't shut up, so just talk.
Did you just? Oh my god. What is going on here?
nothing. Everything is fine. I'm fine. Nothing's broken at all. No one is broken.
Does somebody curse our stream? Is everybody just passing out and getting drunk and getting pissed off? Please end my suffering. How much more do we have? Oh, 40 minutes.
38.
38 minutes.
I'm
Did you have any topics to talk about, by the way, Octorus?
I suppose that's right. I shouldn't be asking anyone else to have segments. I want to note that I was going to do a segment on horoscopes, read everyone's fortunes. Unfortunately, the astrologers are all out sick. No one saw that.
Oh. Do we have any Earth Realm stories? Let's see.
Okay, well, she's getting over what is she's discovered. Tracy Lipfoot has coughed up $2 to say, here's
My
2 for
own
the
mortality
Buy
is
Arcturus a Rope Fund. Thank you very much. And Thorn Midnight has also coughed up another $2 to say, not HP, cyanide pill, Arcturus, which I am going to take immediately. It's not officially in the rules, but screw those now. It's all up to you now, Alistair. No, wishful thinking.
So, Earth Realm stories. What should we talk about?
I ripped my hat.
I didn't do that.
I ripped my hat out of frustration. Nobody picked me for the fucking what we had to bring to Magog, and I'm surely lose this contest. And I have the best thing to bring to Lord Magog, even though I look like a flock of seagulls right now.
What did you bring? What did you do?
God.
Just.
I have brought to Magog's table Pringles. Ha!
Pringles.
You guys never even thought of bringing Pringles to the party, did you?
Pringle.
You want to know why? Because
Pringle.
once you pop, you can't stop. That's
Stop.
the
What?
TV box told me. Now, what they are, it's a container with mashed potatoes dried into chips, and they throw salt on them. And if we hand these out to the armies of the earth, they'll be so preoccupied eating these little fucking things, we'll just take over. We'll just walk in and take over. We'll have him coming up zombies and shit. Fucking walk right in there. Right into the romper rooms and the magic gardens and the grotto at the Playboys Club where all the famous people go.
You know, I think that's better than red hats and baby wipes. That's actually better.
Fantastic. It'll be a wondrous thing where everybody will fucking enjoy Pringles while they're being subjugated to our Lord. Why has not
the way how I
any of
see it.
you seen this? Why?
You know what, Jester? I think you might be onto something super brilliant here. The Earthrealm could do. I mean, come on. If you Earthrealm, listen here. Submit to Magog, you get to eat Pringles for the rest of your life. Once you stop, you can't pop. Isn't that what you said?
Correct.
Pop
You
thing.
drunken idiot. You foolish.
Hey, it's a good idea.
You
Baby wipes. You know what? Pringles trumps baby wipes.
pile of yak shit.
No. My crystal was found in a pile of yak shit. I am not a pile of yak shit. There's
Drunk,
uh,
filth-ridden,
Yes,
lice-infested,
By the way, I'm in case anyone was
show-smoking.
worried.
Yeah.
yak. Why yak? Why every time yak?
If the shoe fits, wear it.
I don't wear
Asteria,
shoes, I wear
as I
boots.
was embracing the sweet release of oblivion for all too short a span of time, your laughter was still ringing in my ears. Perhaps you would like to let us, the rest of us, hit on the joke. We could surely use it.
I was just laughing at how uncomfortable this whole situation's been the whole night. That's what I was laughing at.
Nervous laughter.
The pure
Worst.
Freud. Great, thank you. That's what I need.
Ever.
I was just laughing because my whole fucking life's a joke. Everything up till now has brought me to this show.
Chat, do you see my background? I'm going to run away and hide behind one of these trees. Not only for my sanity, but yours. You've had to suffer through me, Dollar General Store Beardy, and then these fucks. I'm hiding.
Are you
Well,
going
it's
away
like-
for good?
No, you started this mess. You're going to finish this out, pal. Oh, no. You don't get off that easy. Oh, no. It's just a night started for you, jerk off. Oh.
Just started from me. Hooray. Hooray.
Oh, yeah. You'll be hooraying. At the other side of your face, you'll be hooraying. This is going to be a long fucking night.
Somebody give me a health potion or a drunk me potion. Just
32
Yeah,
minutes.
shove that right up his asshole.
So, I guess a ridiculous Earth story we could talk about
I got
Yes,
one.
please!
is,
Oh, I got a ridiculous Earth story.
is it your life?
It's some dude from California. They're just totally pissed off some old guy from Florida.
Okay, Florida man story.
Yeah, it
okay.
doesn't end well.
It's a
There's
Florida
a-
man story, so yes.
There's this science guy that I know. He did this thing with Florida man versus Polish man. And if he recalls, Polish man won.
Keep dreaming, Polak.
I'm not Polish. I never said anything about me. I'm Volgothan.
Spiadala, hoy. I speak Polish, by the way.
I have.
That's what I learned on Channel 13 on the TV box machine.
Okay, right.
Okay, this is more than my brain can comprehend. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Polish.
Saying a whole lot.
Okay, so hold on, guys. I'm a barbarian. You know how hard it was to try to learn Common? Now I have to learn Polish. Magog, this was not in the agreement. Magog, you said
you have
me.
You have to learn the language of your enemies, or those who you're going to entertain.
Bosmica Curvia Annual Hidigvar.
The fuck was that shit? That sounded like
Fuck a bitch mother, it's cold. And it's not. It's actually quite hot, so that was stupid.
I mean, that the whole sentence and everything you've ever done is stupid, but fine. All right. So this
Learning important new phrases. Yes, Alistaria, please take us on to the thing you learned about happening in the Earth realm, because we need to focus on their misery, not our own.
All right. So apparently, Earth people, after they get rid of fetuses, what they call them, they sell their body parts on the black market. This thing called this torture chamber called Planned Parenthood apparently provides abortions under the oath in court today. Admitted supplied the body parts of children in the womb for the profit brokers like STEM Express. So they sell their aborted babies for stems. I don't understand why these sick Earth people are enjoying that. Like,
What are stems?
Wait, they're selling baby parts while the baby's still in the womb? That'd
What?
be very unnerving for the parents, right there. So they bring in some guy in a suit, he's looking at somebody going, oh, that's a nice bit right there. I'll take one of those.
I don't.
I believe stems is what comes out of the fetus when they're sucking it out. They're very torturous, these Earth people. They have a million ways.
I'll trust you on the whole childbirthing thing, as I'm not able to have babies, so I will trust that you have baby opener.
I know that you're a man, but you've had several children. Did you not understand how babies are made after making 7 of them?
I wasn't ever there for their births.
Yeah, well, we could hear
Were
number
you
8
there
in
for
the
their
background.
conceptions?
I hear it's really gross. And there's pooping.
I mean, that's just being a barbarian, though, right? Just being really gross, and there's pooping everywhere.
I mean, you're not wrong.
My gosh. Do you have any
But-
Earthbound stories?
There's this. Apparently, you guys, you Earthrealmers, try to leave your rock.
I'm
that you live on.
pissing.
What the hell?
Oh God! Don't do that again.
Is that
It
still going on?
burns when
Justin,
I pee,
how long has that?
sorry.
That should have gone. Did you take more of the potion? You really weren't supposed to. Very limited dose.
It burns when I pee still.
Did
Why?
you piss out actual fire? I didn't know this
Yes.
happened suggested.
He cleared up my crotch rot, and now I'm pissing fire.
This is
I
why
hate
I always
you,
use
dude.
condom, kids.
It was an old Elvish recipe. It worked. It just had a few side effects because the Elven
You
Emperor
used an Elvish recipe. That's
Was it past its expiration date?
That was fresh,
obvious.
but again, you're a human. Elvish Emperor's dead. There were going to be some side effects.
What the hell, man? You said everything was gonna be jolly okay. That
Well, it
ain't
was for
jolly
me.
or
That was
okay.
hilarious and much sorely needed. So, really, it worked out just aces personally.
No! They fucking I go to the bathroom and fucking everybody starts singing. He's a fire starter, a vicious fire starter. They think I'm a witch.
You know, you're trying to make it sound like it's a bad thing, but I know for a fact that you've been trying to cook chicken with it.
Okay, so it's got some upsides, but it don't cook it all the way through. I got the shits from a medium rare chicken last week. I was in the privy with bubble guts for 3 days. Why?
Well, I didn't authorize the chicken cook experiment. Record. Anyhow.
Well, you gotta make life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. Life hands you flaming piss, you gotta cook a chicken. I was hungry.
There
Makes
were things
sense.
you could be eating.
Yeah.
What, was I supposed to eat raw chicken? Is that what you want me to do now?
No. No.
You know,
Not
that
putting words in my
causes
mouth.
salmonella.
Put raw chicken in
Arcturus.
your
That's a
own.
good word for your people.
Hey, don't make the stupid person teach you about salmonella. Never fuck with raw chicken. Cook it thoroughly.
Hey, idiot! Spell salmonella.
Salmonella.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Shut your mouth. We're talking about my dick and piss that's on fire, okay?
Well, don't you pee on your chicken. What? Okay, you have to drink as much as me to be able to cook a full chicken. Obviously, God. Who the fuck? Do you even drink, bruh? Do you even look? You put the tankard to your lips.
Yeah,
And if
we
this
know how
weren't
much
empty,
you
I could
drink
show
to
you.
fuck up your show, don't we?
You know how much I have to drink to actually make this show tolerable?
I can't.
More than I have.
There's the door to your cave.
Huh?
Don't let it hit you on the ass.
No. I'm already in the cave.
I wish I was in a cave. Other than dealing with this for 2
Oh,
hours.
you're still alive? I thought you might have died after drinking a witch potion out of your cauldron.
I was trying to find something actually interesting to talk about. Like
Maybe
crystal.
cat scratch fever from all the cats witches have. Do you change their litter boxes?
Yes, I clean out my familiar shit. Unlike you, I'm actually pretty hygienic over here.
I don't have a familiar.
You're not very familiar with many things.
What?
Completely unfamiliar.
I don't understand.
Of course you know.
Meow, meow. Here's the joke. Here's you. Meow, meow, meow.
That's just our show in general. Where's our
Yeah.
jokes? Goes over our heads, just like the news that we should be rolling right now.
Yes, please. Do you have an extra?
Not with me. I only have one rope.
Well, the
Well,
only
wait a minute,
news
can you
I
make
was
it
going to
bigger?
talk about
Only
was about how
Saturday nights. when
China found moon gel. Apparently, they found some sort of lubricant on the planet Moon planet, that rock that orbits Earth from. I don't know.
Hey,
This
you
is
know what?
Architect's dimension, but I saw this thing.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what?
What?
You to yourself nervously.
Monkey butt. There was moon gel.
Hey, you know
The
what?
Chinese people
Hey, you
found
know
it.
what? Annoying, isn't it?
I think Ark is just sitting like writing in the back a million ways to how to kill himself quickly and painless.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, Alistaria, if you could make the noose like double size. Me and you could just both jump in.
I
You
need
know?
a double size just to fit just all this in here.
Hey, that's a good idea. That
I only
Creative
have one rope, and it's used for Saturday nights when I go to see your dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
you resurrect him.
I have
Stop
McDonald's.
scrolling on me, Alistaria.
Yes. Yes.
Are you making out with your fucking axe?
Oh, I see.
Is there anything you like disgusting barbarians won't put your jokes on?
Is it a he or she right now, War Chief?
Huh?
Depends on which orbit it goes in.
Axie is a boy, and we don't have that type of relationship, thank you.
Just a lot of
Axie
stroking,
was
no homo,
telling me
huh?
much more interesting things than any of you lot could ever conceive from your feeble lips. It was regaling me of great ways of my Volgothan ancestors instead of Continue. What were you guys doing? What was going on?
Suck.
And Purple Phantasm in chat
No.
wrote some lyrics that I'm really
You suck.
they're speaking to my soul right now. Apparently it's by Johnny Cash, and it goes, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down,
burned,
down,
burned.
and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns!
Burns. This burning ring of fire.
I wish I was
This ring
right
of
now.
fire.
Yeah, your Earthrealm, great musician. Can we just press F for that great man and just a moment of silence?
No, it's a moment of jiggle is what it needs to be. Here's some entertainment for chat. Here's a moment of bounce. Just so we don't have to endure any more of this barbarian shitting up the place.
You know, like
Yeah,
I said,
it's on the
gentlemen, but
fucking
I-
ceiling. I don't know how it got on the ceiling. I don't know how this shit got on the ceiling, but it is. At this point, it's dripping. Congratulations.
That's what happens when you put a fan too close to a viewing crystal. I know.
This is a shit show. This is a fucking shit show.
We're actually lowering the bargain. Amazing. That shouldn't have been possible. It really shouldn't have.
Do
Yeah.
I need
Should
to
have bought more beer.
look up another story from the Earth Realm that we can talk about?
Please do.
Well,
Please
meanwhile,
do.
I want to know, Listeria, that your efforts to salvage things have really been appreciated. They've been, singing your praises in chat, and
Yes.
although I consider myself a gentleman who isn't normally affected by these things, I have to admit it is strangely relaxed.
Hypnotizing. I have one Earth story having
Okay,
to
well,
do with
You're going to
suicide.
get a chance because someone else is taking greater on mercy on me. Cat and crap threw another $2 to say, F the rules, have more cyanide, Ark. Oh boy. Thank you.
Can someone please just pay more money with the super chat that just... Okay, look,
We're not
chat.
enough horrors to give
You
us.
want to have, chat, you want to have the greatest moment of your life? Spend $100 and make us all kill each other. That way you can have 2 minutes of silence. It would be the best 120 seconds the show has ever seen in its short 2 Sundays of life.
I'm
God.
really surprised you could count that high. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
It's the most counting I've ever done in my life, and don't ask me to do it again because it gave me a headache.
Oh,
Not
this
as bad
really
as
is-
the hangover you're going to have later.
Now,
So in the sports realm, in like the sporting area of Earth realm, is this where all the extra players that sit on the bench would stay? Is this Fetch Quest? Is this
yeah.
Sunday show?
No, it's not. It's not what it was envisioned to be. But there's always a fly in your ointment. There's always a fly in the salve. There's always something.
Diamond in the rough, yes.
No, not a diamond in the rough. There's always a turd in a punch bowl.
Why in the punch bowl? I heard they call it spiking the punch bowl in Earth realm.
No, you don't want to drink that punch bowl. That's where you pour liquor in the punch bowl. No, that's spiking the punch bowl. No, a turd in the punch bowl is where you got a nice thing of punch over there. You're right, and then somebody throws a turd in it and ruins it for everybody.
Alrighty. So
Yeah,
speaking
so
of-
guess think of side quest, fetch quest as a punch bowl, and it's punch, and you have all the ingredients. You have
Punch
all
bowl.
your ingredients in there,
all these
right?
Ingredient.
To make a good punch. But then somebody comes by and drops a turd in it.
That would have been Poe flying by and shitting out Fetch Quest into...
No,
We were
You
supposed to
didn't
be
listen.
ice.
you didn't listen. Use your fucking ears. not your
Okay.
ass to listen.
Okay, just
We
I'm
know
sh-
your head's up your ass.
Did
We
anyone
know
hear
your
that?
head's up your ass.
Did anyone
Okay?
hear that popping noise? By the way,
Yeah.
there was a pop.
yeah, there was like pop, 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 pop. It sounded like somebody was getting hacked up. Sorry.
Oh, I guess that means Arcturus is back.
Oh, I guess
Hooray!
that means the kids are doing something.
Hey, hooray! Maybe that means I can hear Arcturus's voice instead of Jester's voice. Regale us with another paragraph, sir.
There's Arcturus. Why not? We've been listening to your fucking mouth all night.
We've heard nothing but an idiot, a painted idiot, and tits. Can we at least have Science Man?
I mean, we're all idiots in our own special way. Is Arcturus still there?
Did he?
Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh.
Arc.
Uh,
Arc.
Okay, I think he lives. He tried to take the easy way out.
We can't hear you if you're trying to talk.
Heavens.
That's
That
rare.
is the best recourse.
You know? Okay, for the record, that was the best thing you have ever said on Side Quest.
Ow. Now. Ow. Oh my god. This is painful. This is very painful.
Hey, I've looked up a story, everyone. This one should have one for everything, because it has the kingdom of Ark, and it has a shop assistant offering sex sessions to customers in the staff room. Discount sex sessions, so there's something for everyone here. They're affordable, so they're good for the ward chief, and they're having sex, so they should be pretty popular with Austeria. Former sex worker Zaina Elmore has been volunteering at the charity shop in Manchester for 2 years. They say former sex worker, but I'm pretty sure if they're still, working people in the volunteer office, that's a very strange definition of former sex worker.
Former sex worker. So, is that really work if you're doing it for free?
Well, see, that's the funny thing there. Near as I can tell, though they were volunteering to work in the shop, they were not, volunteering the sex. They were charging 40 of those British pound things, which...
If I do it just for the orgasm, I'm volunteering, and if I do it for money, I'm working? I think you should get a job in the Earth realm, Alisteria.
I don't work for free.
No, the getting paid for sex part.
Oh, no, that's not for me. I'm a classy lady that only sleeps with people that disrespect me on the regular.
Me, I got a funeral on now.
What are you wearing on your head there, Joker? Jester.
I'm wearing
Laugh man.
a funeral hat for the show. So, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you would join me in a funeral procession for this show. So, if I could get an F in the chat for this program now, I would be greatly appreciative. F, please. F, 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 F.
We have 10 more minutes. Should I read my speaking of suicides, should I read this suicide story?
Yes, do it now.
Okay.
Please.
Do it now
So-
before you have a chance to change your mind.
Before I get rudely interrupted. So speaking of bulls and fat whores, there's this fat whore called Zoe Quinn in the Earth Realm. Game creator suicide after feminist Zoe Quinn accuses him of abuse shows peril of Twitter trials. So apparently they have all their trials of rape accusations on the internet, We just do it by judicial systems and also who can kill each other the fastest. But apparently, they just do it by talking to each other. And the unraveling of Alex Holoka life within days after facing upon accusation should remind us why, at some point, civilized society turned away from mob rule and embraced. Excuse me, my crystal went off. And embraced due process. Not only is your social media feed becoming a live broadcast of an accusation of the lost and the vulnerable, but the people who hated the axe and hood may not be saner than the ones that are beheading. Hey, this sounds like a lot like you. Let's leave that for the moment. We will return here. But the claims against Holoka are likely to be true, and any other circumstantial evidence or credibility of his accuser, Zoe Quinn, one of the most high-profile activists on the internet. Is she really, though? Is being a crying fat whore on the internet an activism now in the Earth realm?
If she's a feminist, she's probably a land whale.
They call something called the Gamergate. That's all I know.
The game.
I heard her pussy lips don't match up.
I heard you can actually check that for yourself on Suicide Girls Archives.
Yuck.
Let's see. Instead of the let's chart to the fatal sequence, that perfectly shows how not to handle any sexual abuse allegations, including entirely plausible ones. From cult hero to dead in 5 days. I didn't know they were cultists in this feminism. Makes a lot of sense, though. Zoe Quinn, the feminist game developer whose conduct has sparked Gamergate, the 5-year ideological war between online communities, accuses Holoka, the indie co-author of the cult hit Night in the Woods, of mistreatment via a lengthy Twitter post. So he made a game called Night in the Woods. That's you just play in the woods. Why don't these Earth people go outside instead of playing games if they want to go out in the woods?
Yeah, the woods.
A night in the woods.
They're supposed to rape and treat now.
Yeah,
No one
because
should go out in the woods because there are the raping trees. Mess you up and force you to go to some poor bastard edition just to plot all the splinters.
Is that why?
No, Arcturus, you act like you're like totally innocent of the situation. We know what you did. You took advantage of an old man. You took his money, and now you gave him flaming
What money?
texts. I assume there was a money exchange.
Never assume anything, yon idiot.
I thought Arcturus
What they say about
was a
assuming it makes an ass out of you and me? That's really
potion fiddling type of. I thought you had some sort of. I thought you were a business person.
You thought wrong, dumbass.
Obviously.
It seemed wise to extend credit when I knew I was going.
Well, you know, this is on you, Joker. You got what you paid for.
So thank you for bringing up that article. I don't know the details regarding Zoe, whoever the hell they were, and...
Well, I was about to say before...
Zoe Deschanel. Who is Zoe Deschanel?
Before that happened again. So, wow, the raping trees, you were saying, do you think, like, that's where the accusations came from? Because this man made Night in the Woods, and then he got accused of rape. So is he just spreading out the rape trees throughout the Earth realm?
You'll have to ask Jester.
If it was the trees... and this
very
is
knowledgeable
world.
on.
Welcome to my world, Ark. You enjoying yourself. Now it's your half hour of pain.
What? Only
He
now?
finally got him to talk, now he won't ever speak again.
Okay, look, if it's a rape tree and that's what got Quinn, then yes, he probably did just opt to off himself rather than try to explain that to his peers. Also, we need to find out how they got over there, because that could be used in a battle plan. Just, for the record. Meanwhile, Astoria, if you're looking into eating some for yourself, you'll need to take some wood varnish.
Wood varnish. Do I
Wood
need to
varnish.
polish the wood?
You're going to want to polish their woods if you're going to let them have at you.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
hey, no. Don't listen to a word that Black says. He tried to shellac my asshole shut.
I have it on good authority, Arcturus, that when it comes to varnishing, you're not the person to go to.
Oh, that was a thing you just said.
That was something that was said by something.
Those were words.
Yeah.
Did my shit-covered viewing crystal not properly enunciate the drunken sound?
No, we heard what you said, and you said words.
Great. I usually say words. Were they wordsy words?
Those were about your last words, pal.
Were they wordsy words? Did they word?
It is in sight. I can see. Light to the end of the tunnel.
Hooray!
Oh, gee! Oh! My sundial!
Chat, this is the chat. We're coming upon the best part of this show.
The sundial!
Chat, we're coming on the best part of this show, in which you don't have to hear from us anymore, which you don't have to suffer through. However, you get the option to leave. I still have to hang out with these people after the show is over.
The show's a modification of verbal diarrhea.
Yeah, and mental constipation.
This show is my morning routine.
Do you wake up at 7 o'clock at night? Is this how, like, you fucking barbarians live?
I am not aware of your time you speak of.
We have time in this realm. It requires numbers and calculations of the basic form that even babies can understand.
It's almost done, folks. It's almost done.
The end is nigh. The end is in sight. Please, you know what would make this show better? Kill all of us. You have 2 minutes of silence.
Just you. Just
fine.
You, pal.
Give
at this point, just
Alexteria $50 and kill me.
Just send me $50 so I can end the show with tickling jiggies.
Well, then tickle your jiggies and be happy that you can do it.
I will have to say,
it's true.
Yes.
The fact that she has Tiggle Bitties is probably the most entertaining thing the show has ever provided tonight. No, we don't want. No.
No. Look, I'm keeping the camera on me because no one needs to see that. No. I can do this for the remaining full minute if necessary. No. Shut down unless you're Alisteria.
What the fuck did I sign up for?
To not talk for the next minute or so. Thank you, folks, for coming to Side Quest or Side Boo, wherever the fuck this is. I hope you all had a terrible time, and we all did for sure. So your suffering was equivalent exchange. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Try not to noose yourself when the nightmares come back whenever you think about this show. Good night, everybody!
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Seattle!
Thank you for your patience, indulgence, and
tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
before I send you on your way, I just want to, pass along a friendly warning. If by chance you live in northern Marskar hereabouts, the Volgothans are soon to start their pre-snowfall raids, so now is the time to bury your valuables, hide your children, and slap chastity belts on all the cattle.